Hello again. I guess. Hearing noise in the background is because the audio is being weird, I guess. You have this, but that we're not playing. It's a Pokemon Xenoverse, but we're not playing it because it refuses to work. So it's going with Muck. Muck hasn't even is still whatever the heck this is, and it's going with Muck. Until it works, it's staying with Muck. Yeah, have a good time with Muck, Xenoverse. Now we're gonna do a realistic challenge. My knowledge on speculative evolution has been heightened. And before we start the video, if you don't like and subscribe, I'll unleash 555-pound pit bulls into your house. There. Wait, hold on. I gotta turn this down too. There, so it's even, so you can hear me and the thing. The whole thing. The like screen may or may not be ridiculously shrinked as soon as I open the spore. But you're gonna have to. But unfortunately, that's a problem I can't fix because I don't know if it's happening or not from here. From my point of view, at least. Because from my point of view, everything is normal. Now, I'm gonna tell you random facts along the way. And this is the obvious choice. Like the obvious choice. Also, I had to reset my computer again. Unfortunately, I didn't get the cell I planned out to pick for this realistic challenge. Oh, there it is. I already came up with a name. The problem is, I might have forgot it, but I always have Google. I came up with a scientific name. Phanes or Phanius, I don't know. It's the Greek god of life. We're gonna just call it Phanius. Phanus. No, Phanus. Okay, Phanus. That's calling it Phanus. Hopefully bringing my mic closer to my mouth might help with drowning out the noise that I think is happening in the audio. I honestly don't know why it was. Let's just play the game. But what? I should probably talk about why I picked this planet. Because it's realistic. I like it, and also it may look red, but it's actually orange, my favorite color. I probably have minus 8 billion subscribers from just saying that, but orange is the GOAT. Now, this is panspermia. Panspermia is just like the theory that life came from. See, orange. But panspermia is the theory that life came from somewhere, from like an asteroid, I guess. Anyways, it's just like, basically life didn't come from naturally. It came from space. Depending on if this is true or not, you and me could actually be in. Okay. Depending on if it's true or not, you and me could actually be like could actually be like, yeah, you and me could be from space and we just wouldn't know it. Wait, what? What am I playing on? I think this is easy. Let me test that by... Hold on. I just gotta make just making sure I put it on normal. Cause I'm trying to play this on normal, but I forgot and I'm anxious, so now I gotta make sure it's on normal. It's Fanny's game. Oh, sorry for that. Anyways, now I can finally talk about facts. Now the thing about cells is that they don't actually have jaws like seen here. Instead, they kind of just are gelatinous carnivorous cells, I guess you could call them, or just like gelatinous blobs which absorb other cells. Or they have a specific orifice they have to eat from. They just make orifices everywhere. So the spore is like very inaccurate in this sense because there's not actually a lot of things accurate about spore. It's a very silly game, which is why this is a very silly challenge to try and evolve realistically in the game. Now that's a rival predator, the goalie, I guess. Are rival predators with me, so I'm gonna have to compete for food with them. The theory for this is that it's like sand, I guess. Like these are just like very microscopic grains of sand, I guess. I think I gotta find some food. These guys are kind of hard to get through their defenses. I guess I can evolve. Okay, now the thing about evolution is it's a very gradual process. So we're gonna make small changes every time. Well, not really small changes every time, but like, well, the thing about evolution is that it doesn't have a set goal, as I said, probably by a lot of other people somewhere out there. It works in a more random manner, like so slowly happens over time, and the creature just slowly is that. So I'm moving. This creature slowly specs into that. It's drifting, I guess. These eyes are gonna be moved closer to the front of the body because they're pretty defenseless. Now deterrent so the eyes don't get hurt with these spikes. I'm gonna name this thing the most plausible name ever. Organism. I don't feel like coming up with names. It's an organism, okay? Now time for coloration. Let me play around with these colors. Well, these textures, I guess. What is this? No, that I don't like that very much. What about this? Very gropey. What about this? Yeah, we'll go with this. Let's do that. Go for a maroon color, I guess. There, our cell is now able to defend itself with 2 spikes. Now when the move might end up getting further to the front where they don't really be protected, we might be able to get rid of the spikes, but for now that's just how our organism is gonna have to be to survive. Its eyes need to be protected, you see. I kind of like how the spore, the music kind of like this kind of just gets very intense as soon as you get to your 3rd one, because you're oh god, this is not, oh my Jesus Christ, this is not convenient at all. I'm being chased by 3 gigantic spiky balls of doom. What the scallop? Eat it! The scallop. The scallop. Get it! Eat it! Now that we've moved up in the food chain a bit, we can find a mate. Now we can move our eyes further up. Bulk up the front of our creature. You know what? I just want to see what it would look like. Yeah, that's kind of, yeah, I like that. But evolution works on a drifting manner, and we're slowly going towards that, I guess. So might actually wanna afford speed. Yeah, I like that. Duplicating body parts is easier than just like. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, that's a very plausible creature. Has protective spikes, which makes its eyes a hazard to deal with, I guess. Our organism is now ready for the world. We have gained speed and mobility. Real quick, let's just look at this. Now I aim on being a strict carnivore this run. So looking at our evolution, we've worked in a gradual manner, I guess you could say. And my prey's escaping. Whoa! Oh god! I hate you guys! There. Okay, this is just ridiculous at this point. It's just ridiculous at this point. Oh god, get it! Nope, I don't even know what that is, but I don't feel like okay, it's that thing. This is a very unfortunate. What in the world? Okay, I have an idea. What if we just drift it over here so it can get eaten? There. So this species is looks like this species resembles that species, so creatures think it's deadly. But a punky. So hold on. I think what's going on here, that the pinky resemble the big bad predators, so they don't get eaten, because the predators might mistake them for the punky because they look similar. But this might also confuse them, because the punky has learned to use this for creatures to think oh, it's just a pinky. No, it's a punky. So this is probably a successful line because they give each other coverage for predation, because there's obviously bigger fish in this bigger cells, I guess, in the primordial sludge. Oh, and it's I think this is the same thing again. These guys. That's the thing. I find it odd that they. Oh God. I don't have enough DNA because there's no suitable prey species out in this ocean that doesn't want to eat me alive! Ah! My eye spikes just saved me. Oh, it's a part. So I'm about to kill. I'm gonna say my goal now. I'm about to die, ain't I? Why are you running away from my blood? Oh, I can't even. Or the thing, they just left a corpse behind, I guess. I think I should go for it. I noticed that there's becoming less and less just random meat chunks you can eat around. I didn't even get to eat them! They literally just killed me and stole my kill. Well, back to talking about evolution. While I attempt to play this game simultaneously. No, go turn around, turn around, turn around. Oh, it ran me away from my kill. And now I'm gonna quickly escape. God, I'm not a buffet. I'm not a wait. Oh God, just got. No, come back here. Nah, bro, I just took it down with me. Even though I didn't kill it, I gave it a paper cut as a middle finger before it ate me alive. I don't know why it said DNA when I didn't even gain DNA. Okay, I'll do it. I was just trying to actually get enough DNA to not look broke, I guess. I could buy a lot of things now, but I'm gonna just do this. Move these up. There. We're speed demons and we're well protected with our spikes. I'm evolving very realistically and gradually. I'm not even gonna ask how it knows me, but we're evolving very gradually, and that's what I like. Now, I'm not gonna just collecting parts because I like collecting parts right now. I saw that little jetster, I guess. This thing's a troller. Get electrocuted, I guess. My eye spikes aren't benefiting me, so I might actually have to get rid of them. It bit directly onto my spikes. I have no idea how that works. Is my eyes compromising the spike? I think we're... I'm gonna question. What the scallop? Oh, look at our. Now, as seen there, well, before my fellow friend just died, we're becoming more prolific and more common. And I think we're gonna have to get rid of the spikes because they're not really benefiting us that well, and I think we're better off without them. And if we do that, we might actually, so let's remove the spikes, move this further up front, and add more flagella! You know what? Be a little cheeky goblin and do cheats. I promise this is the only time because I'm not gonna be stuck with just flagella for the rest of my life. We're gonna, as not what I wanted. Now if we move up our gigantic tentacle, we can put the jet on there. Oh, it's small. There. Our tail anatomy is drastically increasing. I think we're gonna have to do this and this. Now. You know what? I think I liked it better this way. There. We're like little octopuses of doom, I guess. Oh god, we almost moved too fast for our own good. We almost moved as fast as them. Ah! Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do those properly. Because I don't really have anything to deal with them. Look at these jetsters. I think I'm moving like too fast to really comprehend what's happening around me. Well, I got DNA. Now these little jetster creatures are kind of being my preferred player because I don't really have any defenses. I just move fast and can get away from possibly dangerous situations. But these guys are, I'm like the cheetah of the ocean. I have terrible defenses, but I'm super fast and can catch up with prey. I'm not totally like a cheetah because I don't suck that much. But seriously, how do you suck that much at living? Your one job is to eat meat. And here we are, time to do our last evolution. Wait, did I just do an infinite glitch? Do one last move up front and one last out of flagella. This is it, boys. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 flagella on us. Nothing's outspeeding us. Plus we have that jet. We're moving at the speed of light. We can zip away from stuff too. your prey items, like a maw or something. But that's a lot. I think we should defeat a Mega Mouth before... Just one-shot us. No, I'm defeating a Mega Mouth before I end this challenge. Before I don't... Not ending this challenge, but before I end the cell stage, I'm going to partake in the challenge of a Mega Mouth thief killing. Or not. No, you're not gonna do it for me. We started off with this, then we gradually progressed, gaining multiple flagella. Okay. Now, I have a weird thing I'm about to say. How about these two flagella, or just like things over here, became the legs of our creature? Let's raise this up. I could give him little feetsies. His bulky legs are muscular. And unfortunately, so this thing can support itself, we're gonna have to do this. This little siphon here will be reduced. I actually have to reduce the anatomy. I've basically created a new way of doing this. I just gave it feet without even paying money. It's amazing. Now I can give it and now time for my little thing. Little trick up my sleeve. These little stabbers for hunting. And now we got a creature with little peetsies and claws. Should we put the claws somewhere else? Should it be like little daggers? No. Boom. As for coloration, I want to go for a sandy beach color. Something like that. Okay, your organism is ready. There, I can't believe we evolved from a weird looking crimson ball to this little thing which walks on literal nubbins. Let's look at these. I'm gonna make the or I can only interact with realistic creatures. They'll ever have to get out. They'll first have to get out, unfortunately. Look at our beautiful planet. If trees that don't even match the grass color. So I'm gonna have a new day for you. A whole new strange and wondrous world. Air fills my lungs as you stretch into my limbs and my new home, dry land. The rest of all this. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm honestly just very excited to see how this thing walks. Oh. Wait, I only walk with the back limbs? This is disgusting. I gave it Pete's for a reason. Why don't I just walk disgustingly forward? Masticator. I'm gonna actually use the masticator. It looks interesting. That's a pretty risky creature. I'm allowed to eat its flesh. That indication of this very advanced-looking creature shows that we are nowhere close to the first creatures to come here. And you're right next to some. Like carnotauruses that stand upright. Actually, I'm gonna hunt them. Wait, no, not. I wanna hunt them. Now, as you see there, you just killed the creature. Okay, now I'm gonna find about something to talk about, which is actually related to evolution, I guess. So, stock eyes might look cumbersome to use or whatever, but well, stock eyes can usually kind of snails. Kind of look like a slug. I just wanted to say that. I'm out of ideas on what I should talk about right now. I got the last bite. Okay, now what is the Gecko-nator? I actually kind of want it. But at the same time, I know what it evolves into and I don't. I know what it turns out into and I don't want it. And now I can beat the last one. Oh yeah, counter shading. So the reason why I made the underside of my creature dark is because a lot of creatures have counter shading. Now I forgot what I actually learned and what it's for, but a lot of animals have like counter shaded bellies, and not even it helps them somehow. It's supposed to resemble a shadow, if I remember correctly. Now, time to look at these creatures that I have made. But first, I'm gonna pass by and just look at that bone. I really hate how I only walk. No! I really hate how well, I really hate how I really hate how how only my back legs work, like, ew. Henoderma. I forgot what that actually means. How did I miss a charge? How? I don't. That is a very rare occurrence to miss a charge. What in the? That is not plausible at all. Oh, so that kind of reminds me. Apparently, a scientist said a hippo is able to fly because it's off the ground. Because when it runs, it's off the ground for a couple seconds. What is that disgusting screeching? Well, apparently scientists say hippos can fly because they're off the ground for a few seconds, and I personally want to slap them. Need to kill one more of these things, and it should probably go in the creature crater. Where's the last one? It's gonna escape. Oh. Wait, did I miss it again? How is that even possible? Now I'm gonna save because I don't want to make the same mistake as other YouTuber who did the challenge series who I got inspired from. Okay, what in the world is happening right now? I think that's the first creature that actually doesn't like us. So we're not gonna stay. So we're gonna stay clear of them. I need to leave this area because I don't know what those cocoons are gonna evolve into, and if they evolve, are gonna turn into, and depending on what creature it turns into, you might be in some trouble, I guess. That's a very inaccurate part of spore. Like, it's not even remotely close on how evolution happens. They're not watching that. Look at all the options we have. I want to go for this one though. First, don't worry, defeat him, giving you now we can lower these little nubbins and bulk them up. Make them longer, more stronger, more bulkier, I guess. Okay, why is it facing that way? What happened if we just... Hold on, I got an idea. Let's give this thing 3 limbs. Let's give this thing 3 whole limbs. This thing that gives us all the benefits. If you give me charge too. Unfortunately, we don't really have a distinct head. Might become a problem. I mean, it's not a... I don't know even... Probably not gonna become a problem. Here. Now, I'm just gonna do this little thing and put them lower the farther I go. So maybe even make them go out like this so they don't... Because I'm just gonna say this is probably a low gravity world, so we're gonna put them out like this so they don't get in the way of each other. So we're gonna give our little creature a distinctive body plan, which might actually help it when striding along. Imagine just seeing this thing crawling towards you at high speeds. I'd pee my pants. What the? That's not what I was trying to do. Trying to disperse the limbs. I like disperse the limbs more properly, and Spore decided to make this thing the most disgusting, horrific abomination possible. These legs are gonna be the push, so they're gonna have to be. And these gonna be the stride, and these are just gonna be like extras, so they're not gonna be that big. There. As for the mouth, instead I was gonna use this one. There goes all the cuteness, and now we have this. As for eyes, what if we just like, nah, I don't wanna cause nightmares. So far, our creature is looking demonic, like demonic. There's a lot of predators that actually look. Hey, what did this week give us? It gives us no sprint. Wait, this gives us a lot. It gives us sneak, which might actually be useful in the future. It just gives us sneak too. This gives us help. That's a little thing is that boom. This stubby little predator now has that on its side. And we can still get sneak if we just give it this. Now, seen on our planet, the land is kind of like blue. It's blue. Like this blue. as for the counter shading, so this is our creature, I guess. Moves demonically. And I'm glad it's not real. I'm totally gonna do that every time. Now, creatures that live in low gravity usually can look more like whatever it is, very off balance. It might look off balance. In reality, low gravity worlds kind of just make it so that's not a problem. So you can get gigantic spider creatures with legs out wide so long that it's wider than your mom. And also, I'm sorry for your mama joke, if you could even hear that, because I didn't even hear myself, honestly. I just don't. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, I forgot. Anyways, so more spider creatures with legs like out this long could exist in low gravity worlds because like because of the fact that there's not that much pressure being put. There's not that much gravity pressing on you, so you can still hold up. Look at these guys. They're realistic. So they're gonna hunt them. It's doing a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Okay. Well, we just got hit in the head with a fruit on cue. That was on cue. Oh, so now creatures becoming more intelligent and might actually be able to pack hunt. So we're gonna be like the first creatures to ever pack hunt. Wait, two? I don't see any neoprint. Oh. An idiot. So I'm gonna give you some So I guess I could give you some more tip and tricks. You can just spam click the bite button, it'll just bite for you. And now then go home and make some modifications to our creature. Oh God! Stop doing that. Now we can tweak it. Right now we can now have this. I think I actually made it better. Now, since we have the chance, no feet. We can bulk up the body, make it a more adept predator, more bulky. Maybe I gain a tail a bit. Like, not too much of a tail, just a bit of a tail. We need to be in this stance to have it, and I think, so I think we're low enough to. Now look at us. We look amazing. We can bash anything. Okay, now I can talk about creatures with mace tails. Now, a good example is Ankylosaurus. They had to have a lot of balance and be pretty low to the ground to swing that thing. That's why I move my creature's head down, so it can actually have the balance to properly swing it when defending itself. So this is not a hunting tool, but rather a self-defense tool when it's being attacked from behind. And I actually think that's gonna do it for this new series that I'm actually gonna try to maintain. Yay! Also remember, if you don't like and subscribe, I'll unleash 5 155-pound pit bulls into your house. So you want to click that subscribe button or else. So if you can hear, that's background sound which I think's happening. Which I think is happening because of this. Sorry, that's side effect, I guess. Fire Xeno out.